Look what is for breakfast. So excited. Today we're going to talk about how sensitized nerves are tricking you. When you are sensitized, you're going to get anxiety over things that you normally wouldn't get anxiety over. Your thoughts, little things, big things, anything in between. The thing about it is, we tend to forget that we are just sensitized when we're sensitized. So when we have anxiety in the body over things that we normally wouldn't have anxiety over, like our thoughts, we automatically assume that those thoughts are important, that those little and big things are important, because we're getting anxiety over them, so they must be important, so we should worry about them. However, that is just how sensitized nerves are tricking you. If you think back to your past, and I'm never one to live in the past or live in the future, so-called future or past, but if you just look back at your past for a few seconds, I'll let it slide this time, you'll see that when you weren't sensitized, thoughts didn't hold so much weight. When you weren't sensitized, the little and big things that happened to you in life, yeah, maybe sometimes they sucked, but you dealt with them and everything was fine. But when you're sensitized, these thoughts that normally wouldn't bother you, these little or big things that normally wouldn't bother you that you can handle pretty well, suddenly seem like the end of the world. And that's all the proof you need to realize that you're being tricked by sensitized nerves. Now, what does knowing this help? How does that help anything? Well, when you know that you're just sensitized and that's the reason why you're experiencing anxiety in the body over this thought or that thought or whatever, you can then realize that it's not important. It's not important. It's all a trick. So you can stop arguing with these things and these thoughts, because now you know, well, I'm just sensitized. That's the only reason I'm having a reaction in the body. I don't actually need to do anything about these thoughts. I'm just sensitized. And now that you know this, you can stop arguing with your thoughts, which is one of our big main keys. You can start accepting your feelings, not running from them, which is the second main key to recovery. Alright, you guys, sensitized nerves play everything up. It's not really who you are. It's just a reaction in your body. Your tired, fragile nerves are popping off anxiety over everything, even things you used to not fear. But now that you realize that it's just the sensitization, which changes, from day to day. You can be more sensitized one day, than you are the next day, until you heal. That's why it's an up and down process sometimes. But knowing that, you can refuse to argue with these thoughts and these things, because you know now that they're not important, because they don't really hold any weight. They don't really mean anything. It just means that, okay, on Tuesday, I was more sensitized than Monday, so that's why said thing bothered me a little bit more. It's not because I as a person really fear that thing, it's just because my body was more sensitized on that day. And like I said, in knowing that, you can drop it, accept it, and let it go, because it's not the real you. And, it's a total normal part of the process to be more sensitized one day than the next day, and that explains ups and downs. We're not here to talk about ups and downs, but I'll just throw that in there really quick for you. That explains ups and downs, which are completely normal, and they're just a part of recovery. Alright, you guys, so don't waste your time trying to figure out your thoughts and worries and all this and that. It's simply sensitization, and it may not feel like that, but if you look back at your past for just a minute, you'll see that it is. Because if you didn't fear said thing, 2 weeks ago, but now you're sensitized, well then who's to blame? The sensitization. Alright, you guys, sensitized nerves, they will trick you, they will bluff you, but I'm here to try to help you out with that. Don't fall for the trick, don't fall for the bluff. It's easy to fall for it because it seems so real when you are sensitized. But that's all it is. It's sensitization. None of these thoughts or worries or things, they don't mean anything. They don't mean anything. You are simply sensitized. And if you can remind yourself of that when you catch yourself trying to obsess or worry, so that you can stop doing that and stressing your nerves out even further, then you're golden. You're on the right track. Accept your feelings. Don't run from them. Don't fight them. Show your brain that there's no real danger present by just living your life as normally as possible. And remind yourself that you're just sensitized, so that you don't obsess, that you don't worry, so you can cut the head off the snake. Maybe you have to do it 1,000,000 times a day at first. That is fine. I'm just sensitized. I'm not going to follow those thoughts. That's the only reason you are having a bodily reaction. Alright, you guys, it's just sensitization. I know how real it can feel. I know. Okay? And it's a hard habit to break. You're breaking the habit of getting involved. That's the habit that you're breaking. That's essentially what we're doing with acceptance. Don't get involved, and the body will heal itself. All right, you guys, if you're interested in a coaching session, message the Facebook page, WonderBro Yo. Follow me on all my social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Got all that good stuff, WonderBro Yo. Hit that notification bell so you can join our live streams. We've been doing a lot of Fortnite recently. If you're interested in, gaming Fortnite, hit the notification bell so you can join us. I love each and every one of you. Like, subscribe, comment, share. If you'd like to make a donation, shorter1993 at live.com through PayPal. Whew. That's a mouthful. All right, you guys. If you can't make a donation, just hit that like button, comment, share me with your friends. Let's grow this channel. Let's grow this family. I need your help. We're already at 2,500 subscribers. Help me hit 3K. Let's hit it soon. Let's hit it fast. This has been dripping on my shoulder this whole video. No.